Hello class, in this video I will introduce you how to evaluate the performance of a stock portfolio. First, we need to remember the measures of the return and risk in this course. And second, I will introduce you some measures like Sharpe ratio, trainer ratio and Jensen ratio to evaluate the performance of a portfolio. Just remember in this course we have two possible measures of risk, that is the total risk or systematic risk. For the small fund, the total risk is appropriate. However, for the large fund, the systematic risk is appropriate. The Sharpe ratio. This ratio ranking portfolios by their exact returns and standard deviation. Portfolios have higher this ratio are better. Individuals use Sharpe ratio to measure the performance of mutual funds. Appropriate risk is the total risk. If investors would like to increase or reduce risk, they can borrow or lend at reserve rate. This is the example of using Sharpe ratio to evaluate the performance of different portfolios. The Sharpe ratio is just the slope of the capital allocation line, and using the definition of the Sharpe ratio, we find that the portfolio A had a better performance than portfolio B, and portfolio B had the better performance than portfolio C, and the portfolio C had better performance than portfolio D. However, if you find the market portfolio M on the market, in this case, just remember that the capital market line, the CML, will be the benchmark model. For that reason, we have the B and B plus have smaller than the A and A plus. Therefore, in this case, the better performance is A, not B. For the trainer ratio, this ratio using the beta space and the ranking portfolio by their exact returns and betas, not standard deviation. The portfolios with higher trainer ratios are better, and the trainer ratio is also the slope of the spread line on the left hand side. And for trainer ratio, we have the portfolio A had a better performance than portfolio B, and portfolio B have the better performance than portfolio C, and for the same reason we have the portfolio C had a better performance than the portfolio D. The Jensen measure. This measure ranking portfolios by comparing their returns with CAPM, and we have the difference between BB plus smaller than the difference between AA plus. Therefore, the portfolio A had a better performance than portfolio B in this case. The straight line go over the market portfolio M is called the SML. Just remember that. The Alpha Jensen. The Alpha Jensen is the difference between the expected returns predicted by the CAPM model and the actual returns. Non-zero alphas mean that the securities do not plot on the SML. The formula below to show you how to calculate the Alpha Jensen. If alpha is positive, then the asset is underpriced and you should be buy it. If alpha is negative, then the asset is overpriced and you should sell it. This alpha is referred to as an abnormal or risk-adjusted return. The problem here is different than zero. The alpha different from zero could be either produced by a misspecified CAPM on inefficient market. This is the so-called joint hypothesis problem. And this picture to show you when the asset is overpriced and when the asset is underpriced. And the security B here is undervalued and investors should buy it. And security A is overvalued and investors should sell it away. Thank you for your listening. See you in another video.